morning, y'all. Welcome to another vlog. Welcome to another snippet in my life or whatever. Okay, y'all. It's Tuesday. It's 8:39 and I'm up. I've probably been up since like 8 o'clock, I guess. Well, I got up at like 7 something and then I was able to go back to sleep and I got up again like at 8. But anyway, good morning, y'all. I'm coming to y'all from the bed. I got this blanket wrapped around my neck. But what's up? We about to get up and get our day started. It's Tuesday. So we're working from home a little bit today. I have 3 telemedicine patients at 10:40, 11, and 11:20. But I have a wax at 9:45. So we're about to get up, shower, do the wax, and then come back home and do some little work from home work. So I decided to vlog. I guess I'll vlog the first part of my day. Yeah, I'll vlog the first part of my day so y'all can get some more work from home content or whatever. But good morning. Welcome to another vlog. Welcome to another snippet. Let me get up so I can wash my face. I got my retainers in. Hop my tail in the shower. And I'll see y'all once I get out the shower. Yeah, so I'll see y'all when I see y'all. I just wanted to intro the vlog. So, hi. All right, y'all. We are showered. We are up. We are dressed. It's 9:27. Like I said, it's Tuesday. I have work today. 3 telemedicine patients. But before I do that, we have to go get this wax. So, outfit of the day is like 59 degrees outside, y'all. So, I just have on some brown wide leg sweatpants from Target. And then I just threw on this green colored pullover. And, and for shoes, I just have on my Tasman Uggs. And that is it, y'all. That is it. So we got to go because it's 9:28. I'm trying to hold a lot of stuff. Bad angle alert. It's 9:28 and my wax appointment is at 9:45. Luckily, it's not far. But you know, we still got to get there. Let's open up some blinds so it's not so dark. In the apartment, it's giving depression and we not depressed. Let the light shine through, y'all. Some vitamin C. Some vitamin C. It's so dark, y'all can't even see me. Let me chit chat with y'all when I get to the car, okay? So until then, see you when I see you. Bye. We made it, y'all. It's 9:38. It's at 9:45. Y'all, I hate getting waxes. I hate getting waxes so much. But we're here because it got to get done, okay? It got to get done. And I low-key should have came last week. So that means it's really going to hurt. I mean, it hurt all the time. I mean, it's quick. You know, you can manage it. But it still hurt. It doesn't feel good. I don't care what nobody say. People are like, oh, it's not that bad. You get used to it. It still doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? Beauty is still pain. You know what I mean? But I low-key should have came last week, y'all. Let me get my mind right. I am not walking in there just yet. It's 9:39. I'll walk in there like 9:42. Because I don't want to like sit and be anticipating what's about to come. I want to walk in and they be like, okay, we ready for you. So we can go ahead and get this show on the road. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all once this wax is over. It's right behind me, actually. Well, I can't show y'all because I bagged in. But it's right behind me. But, okay. I'll see y'all when it's done. So until then, see you when I see you. Bye. And we are back like we never left. Okay, it's 10:02, y'all. It's done. I survived per usual. So I'm trying to debate if I want to pick up some breakfast and coffee or if I want to just make breakfast and coffee. Like I just bought that pumpkin spice creamer. So it's almost like I should just go home and make some pumpkin spice coffee and test out my pumpkin spice creamer. But I don't have nothing to eat. I mean, I can make my usual. I have some egg whites. I have some potatoes. I have some avocados now. I'll go home and make breakfast. I don't think I have time to make breakfast before my first patient. But we can definitely have some coffee. And I probably can just eat afterwards. Or something like that. But I don't know. But anyway, y'all. Let's head to the house. I'm about to call my mama because I told her I would call her when I was done with this wax. And I'll see y'all when we get back to the house, okay? So until then, see you when I see you. Bye. All right, y'all. We made it back in the house. I got y'all in the cabinet. I got y'all with the cups because I'm currently making coffee. I got my pumpkin spice Nespresso pod. And then I got this pumpkin spice creamer. I think I told y'all on the blog before this one maybe. I tried the pumpkin spice Nespresso pod and I used my sweet cream almond milk creamer. This creamer right here. And I did not like it. So I bought some pumpkin spice creamer to see if that's the problem. Like maybe I didn't like it because I was using pumpkin spice coffee with some sweet cream creamer. I don't know. So I'm about to try this. If it's gross, then I know I just don't like the pumpkin spice coffee. And that's it. Maybe I'll give it to my sister. Maybe she likes it because I got 2 sleeves of this pumpkin spice coffee. So if I don't like it, I'll just give it to her and hopefully she like it. Because I got some more coffee that I bought from Nespresso that I don't like that I'm going to give to her as well. But anyway, it is 10:18. I'm making me some coffee. I'm so hungry. I want to make some breakfast so bad, but I do not have time to like cook. Because like I said, my first patient is at 10:40. So I don't have time to cook. And I want to cook. I want some eggs. Y'all know my normal. Eggs and roasted red potatoes. And then I wanted to chop up an avocado. I just don't have time to do that. So I may just drink this and then eat on some watermelon. I bought some watermelon the other day until these visits are over. And then I'll eat for real. I should have got up at an appropriate time and not stayed in the bed like I didn't have nothing to do today. But you know, thus is life. Thus is life. Okay, so on the agenda today. So if you're new here, I'm a nurse practitioner. I work in the ortho world. On Tuesdays, I don't go into the office. Tuesday is my off day because that's a surgery day for my doc. But I recently started seeing a few telemedicine patients on Tuesday mornings in particular. They'll schedule a few patients. Oh, let me move. This is going to be noisy. They'll schedule a few patients. They'll block off the schedule just for the morning and schedule like 3 or 4 patients for my Tuesday mornings and for my Thursday mornings. But it's Tuesday, so we're going to talk about Tuesday. So today, like I said, my first patient's at 10:40. And then I have an 11. And then I have an 11:20, and then we're done for the day. Normally when I do my telemedicine visits, I have on a scrub top and like some pajama bottoms or some underwear or whatever. But since I had to get up and go get this wax, I'll just keep this on today. I may or may not put on, well, just my top. I mean, I still got on my pants too, but all they're gonna see is my top. So I'll just keep this top on. I may or may not put my lab coat on top of it, or I may, just to give it a little bit more pizzazz, you know what I mean? I may put my lab coat on top of it for those 3 patients. But that is it. Once I actually get everything set up, I'll talk to y'all about what I'm reviewing with these 3 patients. I think 2 of them are getting their MRIs review. I don't know what I got. I need to actually look. But once I get everything settled and finish making my coffee, I'll talk to you about the 3 patients I'm seeing today. All the visits be super quick, y'all. I be on the Zoom call with them for like 10 minutes, if that. You know, they be super quick. I talk fast. And they just be super quick visits. Hence why we schedule them for telemedicine visits. Because they probably just need me to review some imaging, or if it's a post-op visit that's done a lot of rehab, it's just like another visit to confirm like they're doing okay, like they don't need me to send them back to more rehab. They feel like they can get back to their normal activities of daily living, blah blah blah. So I'll figure out what my 3 patients are today once I do my whole little setup, and then I'll come back. So until then, I'll see you when I see you. Bye. All right, y'all, this is my work from home setup. Okay, I don't have like a conventional work from home setup because this is new, and my apartment doesn't have like space for a conventional work from home setup. So this is my makeshift setup. I don't see a whole lot of patients, so this is fine. At most, I'll see 4 patients, and like I said, those visits are super quick. They're like 10 minutes or so. So this works for now. Like if I was at my desk all day long or needed to be at a desk all day long, then this setup would not work. But since I'm just seeing 3 or 4 patients, sometimes just 1 patient from home, this is a totally fine setup. I normally have my laptop. I normally have a book just in case I want to jot some stuff down. And that is it. I normally split my screen. So half the screen will be my work email and the other half of the screen would be the Zoom call. And the way we do it, so my MA the night before, she, excuse me, my MA the night before, she will send me, So for example, I have 3 patients a day. She sent me everything I need for those patients the night before. So if I'm reviewing medical records, she makes sure I have the medical records. If this is a follow-up visit, she makes sure I have my last report for the patient, and she triages the patient. So if it's a follow-up patient, she just checks their pain level, how is therapy progressing, and if it's a new patient, then it has to be the whole thing. How the accident occurred, how long you've been having the pain, blah, blah, blah. So that way, on the day of the visit, like now, at 10:40, my first patient, it's like a 3-way Zoom call. So my MA will initiate the call with the patient, and then once they're both on the call, she'll shoot me a text like, hey, Shelby, we're ready. And then I'll join the call, and then she'll like remove herself from the call, but she still can hear, because everything that I recommend or refer them to, she's writing it down, because on her end, she's pushing all of that stuff through. And that's how the call works. So our 3 visits today, just to give y'all a rundown, I'll start with my first one, and I'll just chit chat with y'all in between. So my patient today, let me see what we're seeing them for. So my patient today, I'm reviewing some imaging. My 10:40, I'm reviewing imaging. Oh, okay, real quick. So y'all know I work with orthopedic, because y'all may hear me review some stuff that don't necessarily relate to my orthopedic doc. So y'all know I work in orthopedics, okay? My doctor sees shoulders and knees. We see a little hip. We'll see some ankles as well. But our main thing, the main 2 things he work on all the time are shoulders and knees. Like I said, we do see some hip, we do see some ankle, some quad tendon ruptures, all of that we do see, okay? Outside of that company, he also has another company that's with like PI. And if you're not familiar with PI, I was actually working in PI, my very, very first NP job. So PI is when it's like personal injury. So say, we'll talk about a car accident, okay, just for the sake of this video. But personal injury can be anything. Car accident, you went to a baseball game, got hit with a ball, somebody assaulted you. At the end of the day, you're trying to sue something, you're trying to sue somebody. So we'll talk about car accidents, because you get into a car accident, somebody hit you, and now you're trying to sue that person's insurance because maybe you had to go to the hospital. Maybe you're having a whole lot of neck pain, back pain, shoulder pain, knee pain, whatever the case may be. You go to a lawyer, and then that lawyer isn't a medical professional. So that lawyer can't order x-rays for you or MRIs for you or start you with physical therapy. They just have to worry about the lawyer part of it. So it's like, that lawyer will contract out, I don't know if contract is a good word, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna say that. That lawyer will contract out different like medical facilities where they can send their clients or whatever. So that's where the second part of my doctor's company come in. Before I came, he was contracted with some attorneys, but then he would outsource. But since I'm here, he doesn't have to outsource. And since I've done PI work before, he definitely doesn't have to outsource, because I'm familiar with that, because I know I've done it before. Done it for like 2 years. So what happens is the lawyer will send you to me, okay? The medical professional. The lawyer, sorry, I gotta take this. The lawyer will send you to me, the medical professional, and I basically will do a what do you call it? What am I doing for you? I'm basically doing what am I trying to say? A screening? Not a screening, y'all. Why am I lost for words? I'm basically doing your medical evaluation. Okay, I'm doing your medical evaluation. Giving you an assessment. Hello. I'm giving you an assessment, and your complaints could be neck pain, lower back pain, and right shoulder pain. I get you started with some type of physical therapy. Some people prefer chiropractic therapy, so I get you started with chiropractic therapy. And I also order imaging, whether it's x-rays if you haven't had any, or if this pain is ongoing, I'll order some MRIs. And then I'll bring you back to clinic in 2 weeks, because by then you would have started therapy, you would have had your MRIs, and I'll review the imaging. And then on that second visit, after I review the imaging, if something is still wrong or if you're still having some discomfort, I'll refer you to the appropriate specialist. Okay? So for the PI patients, those are just my patients. My ortho doc has nothing to do with them. Okay? That's just his second company. Okay, so those are all Shelby's patients because he don't have anything to do with them. Now, if I get one of those patients, and let's just say I do an MRI on somebody's neck, back, and right shoulder. Their neck and back, they have like some disc herniations. I send them to a spinal specialist. And their right shoulder, they actually have like a rotator cuff tear. I'm going to refer them to an orthopedic, right? So if, and it's the lawyer's discretion, they can send them back to my doc, because he is an orthopedic that work on shoulder. So I could potentially be seeing this patient again because I do work with the ortho patients majority of my time, and I spend a little bit of time with the PI patients. These are the people I'm doing from home, right? So I could potentially get that patient back into our ortho clinic, or the lawyer may not outsource our ortho clinic. He may only outsource our clinic for me, right, for the evaluation, and he or she, that lawyer, may outsource ortho through somebody else. But that's the rundown. I feel like I said a whole lot, and none of that probably made sense. And yeah, but that's what's going on. So the first patient I'm about to see is my patient. He's a PI patient. So I'm going to be reviewing things like a head CT, MRIs of his neck, I think MRIs of his hips, okay? So when you hear me reviewing that, that's why, because that has nothing to do with the ortho work that I do, okay? So that's the first patient. So we just reviewing imaging. So like I said, I typically see the PI patients 2 times. The first, their initial visit when I do their assessment, and then I start them in therapy and I order all of the appropriate imaging. The second visit, which will be this patient's second visit, I review imaging. This will be my last visit with him. And if anything is still wrong, if he's still having some issues, then I'll refer him out to the appropriate specialist. And then I won't see this patient again. That's my rundown. Hope all of that made sense. It's 10:34. Let me review his imaging real quick so I can be prepared when we start. Let me grab my lab coat and I'll see y'all in just a second. All right, let me give y'all a quick work from home outfit of the day. So I just kept on everything that I wore to my wax appointment. So I still have on them sweatpants. I still have on my sweatshirt. I just put my lab coat on top of it. This is actually a new lab coat. I've never worn this lab coat to clinic. My regular lab coat that has all of my credentials on it is in the car. I haven't worn this lab coat yet because I haven't gotten my credentials and stuff on it. And my ortho doc wants our logo on the lab coat, and we just haven't taken to get it done yet. So I haven't worn this, but I'm gonna wear it today just to look a little bit more professional since I have on regular clothes. And then I just have on my UGG bedroom shoes. I took off my Tasman Uggs. But that is it. I think it's about 10:40. Oh, let me turn this around because I got patient stuff on my iPad. It's about 10:40, so I'm waiting on my medical assistant to text me that they are ready. So I'll turn the camera back on once I start my visit. So hang tight. Hello. I am good. How are you? Well, you're hurting. But other than that, how are you? So let's review some MRIs, shall we? Let's start with your CT of the head. Let's see. So we did a CT of the head without contrast. Okay, so good news with that. The CT didn't show any skull fractures. It didn't show any hemorrhaging, okay? Those are the things I wanted to make sure before I send you to neurology, just in case something else was going on. I wanted to make sure that was okay. So I'm going to send this report to neurology and then send a referral for neurology as well. That way they can still get you in office knowing that structurally nothing is going on with the CT. And they can come up with a plan of care to kind of help with these headaches, okay? All right, y'all, and just like that, my visit is done. That was my 10:40 patient. We started a little late, but it's okay. But we done. So now I'm just about to dictate her chart. We dictate via phone. It's like a number I call in, and I dictate it, and then that'll be it. That'll be it for her. I'll send out all of her recommendations, all of her referrals. Like I said, this was her second visit with me. I don't have to see her again. But anyway, okay, y'all. So that's my first patient. Like I said, my next patient is at 11. My medical assistant is texting me now. So I'll start the camera up again when I'm ready for my next patient. When I say you have a tear to your meniscus, you see this piece of paper? I actually mean it's torn. So sometimes you may not feel the pain because that tear will lay flat. So it'll move as one unit as it should. And then other times, it doesn't really matter. You cannot be doing something. You could be doing something. Whatever happens, it'll kind of flip around in that knee. And that's when you will probably experience your most pain, when it's flipping around. But those tears can get bigger over time. The body doesn't have the ability to repair that tear once it's torn. And then that could lead to you developing arthritis, where you're bone on bone, because that tear is going to continue to tear and it's going to eat away at the remaining cartilage, at the cartilage that's still intact. Okay, that visit is done. So her visit went a little longer because I had to explain what was actually going on with her knee, and I'm recommending that she follows up with my orthopedic doc because she is going to need surgery potentially. So whenever me and my doc work together, whenever me and my doc are in clinic together, we see all the patients together. But when me and my doc aren't in clinic together, then if it's any patient that I feel like may need surgery, then I will bring them back on a clinic date that he is actually in clinic with me, because remember, we work together on Mondays and Wednesdays. So for her, since something is really wrong with her knee, she has a tear to her meniscus. I'm not really going to explain all that, but she has a tear to her meniscus, so she's going to need surgery for that tear. She needs to be seen by the orthopedic doc because there's nothing more that I can do, if that makes sense. So she's going to come back on a day that the ortho doc is in clinic with me so he can see them. If I see, or he can see her. If I see patients that may not need a surgery recommendation, maybe they just need a steroid injection, blah, 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 I can see those patients on my own, and I don't have to bring them back for him to see on a day that I see patients by myself. But on a day that I see patients by myself and they do need a surgical recommendation, I always bring them back. Okay, my next patient is ready, y'all. Did I hear a beep? My next patient is ready. This is also an ortho patient. On his last visit, he received steroid injections to his knees. So now I'm just following up with him to see if there's any improvement. I already know that there's improvement because my MA has already triaged him, and he's saying his knees are a 0 out of 10 in pain. So on his last visit, again, I gave him steroid injections in both of his knees and then sent him to therapy for about a month. And now his visit is just confirming that he's feeling okay. Okay, let's go. Hello. I'm glad. I see that your pain is gone in your knees. Okay, perfect. Then that's beautiful. Long as your knees are feeling good, you're not having any more pain. We don't have to see you back in clinic. I mean, for whatever reason, if you start having a lot of discomfort again, if the pain or any swelling comes back, call, make an appointment. We'll get you back in office. But if that pain is a 0 out of 10 right now to both of those knees, I'm glad to hear it. All right, well, look, I don't have nothing else to say to you then. You have anything else for me? Well, you take care. Enjoy the rest of your morning, okay? And just like that, y'all, we are done. So like I said, with him, we gave him an injection in his knees. We gave him an injection a while ago, like months ago. We gave an injection in both of his knees. It was a steroid injection. It looks like he has some osteoarthritis, so nothing that we was gonna do surgery on. Just wanted to see if the steroid injection would help with his discomfort. And like I said, it's been quite a few months since we gave him that steroid injection. And now he's saying he's not having any more pain. And that's what we like to see. So my work day is done, y'all. My work from home work day is complete. We saw our 3 patients. Let's do a rundown. So the first patient was my personal injury patient. So again, that's my patient. That has nothing to do with my doc. My second patient was somebody who has a torn meniscus, and I'm recommending that they follow up with the orthopedic surgeon because I'm recommending a surgery recommendation. So we'll bring that patient back in office, and she already has an appointment. We did all that before we hung up the phone call. So the ortho doc who I work with can actually see her. He'll actually explain the surgery. Even though I did all of that, I talked to her about the surgery. I talked to her about her torn meniscus. But if you're having a surgery, you want to talk to the person who's actually doing the surgery. Like, that makes sense, right? So she'll come back in office and he'll basically reiterate all of that. But at least now she knows what's going on with her knee. She knows what to expect going into the meeting with the orthopedic surgeon, with my orthopedic surgeon. And then the third patient, again, was somebody who we gave steroid injections to in the knee. It looks like he has some osteoarthritis. So he has some arthritis in his knees. And we gave him a steroid injection a couple of months ago. And this was just a follow-up visit just to make sure
that he was still feeling okay after the steroid injections, that if he needed some therapy or if he wanted more therapy, and he's feeling good, he's feeling great. So that's his last visit with us. And we always leave it open-ended, especially when when everything is complete, like in his case. We always leave it open-ended. Like, I'm glad you're feeling great now. If anything ever changes in the future, you start having problems again, call, make an appointment, come back in office, if that makes sense, okay? But that is it, y'all. I am done with my work day, okay? So that means we done with this vlog, and that means I finally can eat because I'm hungry, and I want another cup of coffee, and I need to edit a video so I can keep giving y'all videos. But I'm all done, y'all. I think that's all I got for this work from home vlog. I would keep vlogging, but I really just want this to be a work from home vlog, so I'm gonna stop this vlog right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and come on, say it with me, because if you know, you know. Make sure you tell a friend, to tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.